Bloque número 1. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes, I am. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Did any of your trips last more than 6 months? No, they didn't. Si alguno de sus viajes duró más de 6 meses, usted tiene que justificar por qué estuvo tanto tiempo fuera de los Estados Unidos. Please read this sentence. What was one of the first states? What was one of the first states? Please write this sentence. Delaware was one of the first state of the United States. Delaware was one of the first state of the United States. Can you explain me what is overdue? Late, past a deadline. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1903? Louisiana. Have you traveled outside of the United States in the last 2 weeks? No, I haven't. Si usted ha viajado fuera de los Estados Unidos en las últimas 2 semanas y el COVID aún está vigente, lo mejor es que averigüe si puede ir a la entrevista por las restricciones que puedan haber. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes, I do. How many trips of 24 hours or more have you taken outside of the United States in the last 5 years? Número de viajes que ha realizado en los últimos 5 años, incluyendo alguno que haya hecho después que envió su aplicación. Bloque número 2. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes, I am. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Please read this sentence. Who is the father of our country? Who is the father of our country? Please write this sentence. President Washington is the father of our country. President Washington is the father of our country. How many days have you been outside of the United States in the last 5 years? Diga el número total de días que ha estado fuera de los Estados Unidos en los últimos 5 años, incluyendo los días de algún viaje que haya hecho después que envió la aplicación. Do you know what is overthrow? To remove from power, especially by force. To remove from power, especially by force. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I am. Have you left the United States since you came here? Yes, I have. Or no, I haven't. Aquí solo le están preguntando si ha viajado fuera de los Estados Unidos en los últimos años. La respuesta debería ser sí o no, así de simple. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Where did you go in your last trip? País que visitó en su último viaje. Bloque número 3. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I do. When did you leave the United States in your last trip? Fecha en que salió de los Estados Unidos en su último viaje. Mes, día, año. Please write this sentence. Freedom of speech is one right. Freedom of speech is one right. Please read this sentence. What is one right in the Bill of Rights? What is one right in the Bill of Rights? Did you travel alone in your last trip? Yes, I did. Or no, I traveled with my family, friends, etc. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is to bear arms? To own or use a gun. To own or use a gun. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Can you explain me what do you understand for legally incompetent? You can't make decisions for yourself because you have mental problems. You can't make decisions for yourself because you have mental problems. Bloque número 4. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Please read this sentence. What state has the most people? What state has the most people? Please write this sentence. California has the most people. California has the most people. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Please read this sentence. Who was George Washington? Who was George Washington? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes, I am. When did you return to the United States in your last trip? ¿En qué fecha cuando regresó de los Estados Unidos en su último viaje? Mes, día, año. Please write this sentence. George Washington was the first president. George Washington was the first president. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Nancy Pelosi. Have you taken any trip after you submitted your application? No, I haven't. Or, yes, I have 1, 2, 3 trips. What was the purpose of your last trip? I went to visit my family, or I took some vacation, etc.